So Brighton have signed their second goalkeeper. Sorry, their third goalkeeper, but one is a very, very young player. So their second goalkeeper of the summer. Joining Jason Steele and Matt Ryan at the club is David Button, who has been very successful with Fulham, and he's a very good Championship goalkeeper and probably a decent backup. But they had a good backup in Tim Krul, but for some reason they've decided to release him. And they've sent 2 goalkeepers out on loan, which is a bit of a weird thing, really, because when those 2 goalkeepers come back, they're going to have 5 goalkeepers, which seems a bit excessive. But Button has joined from Fulham. He signed a 3-year deal, and, they are delighted to bring somebody with experience to the club. He has a wealth of experience. He's played over 300 times, and he thinks he'll work well with Matty Ryan and Jason Steele. So he started at Spurs, and he had several loans out at Grays Athletic, Rochdale, Bournemouth, Luton, Dagenham and Redbridge, Crewe, Shrewsbury, Plymouth, Leyton Orient, Doncaster and Barnsley. I mean, I'm not being funny, but surely they realised at some point he wasn't good enough for Spurs. So, in 2009, he had 5 loans. I mean, that is crazy. But I remember him playing for Crewe in 2009 against Hereford, who I support. I remember watching him for Shrewsbury, and I thought he was a very good goalkeeper then. And he went on to Charlton Athletic in 2012, and he didn't do really that much. And then he joined Brentford, where he was extremely successful. 3 hugely successful seasons, gaining promotion, and then playoff campaigns with Brentford, and joined for an undisclosed fee with Fulham, where he was key goalkeeper in the first season, and he played 20 times for the team in the next season. But I think Bettinelli was number 1 at the end. Yeah, Bettinelli was number 1 at the end. Button had gone from number 1 to number 2. So that means that, he was second choice, but he's going to be second choice here anyway. So, maybe it's like more money. They clearly didn't mind selling him. Fulham, they haven't bought on a goalkeeper, but they obviously still have Bettinelli, who is a very, very good goalkeeper indeed at Fulham. And if there is a trouble, they can bring in another goalkeeper. This does, of course, leave them light at Fulham. But he's a really, really, a good, decent goalkeeper. And he's always been he's always been like bald. Like he's always not had any hair. He started to lose his hair, 8 years ago. I don't know why he's never had any hair. But, it does leave Fulham a little light. They do have Rodak, who is 21, has been at Fulham since 2013, having loan spells out, latest being a key part of the Rotherham squad as they gain promotion back into the Championship. But, Brighton have really gone at it this season. They have signed 3, 4, 5th, first team signing, along with Andone, Leon Balogun, Jason Steele, Bernardo, the left back, and now David Button. So they've lost a few. They've lost Connor Goldson. He went, but he wasn't really, first teamer. Tim Krul went. A lot of players went that were, squad players, backup players, the likes of Liam Rosinia, Steve Sidwell. So they need to replace those bodies as well, and that's exactly what he's doing. Is he going to be number 1? No. I really like Ryan. I think he's a really good goalkeeper, and he's done really well since joining from Valencia. But having said all that, my room is an absolute mess. But he is, he's a good backup, need be. I mean, clearly he's going to be number 2. Jason Steele is going to be number 3. I mean, the fact that there is no goalkeeper, they must have a goalkeeper somewhere that could have filled in. The fact that they brought Jason Steele seems a little bit weird to me. I mean, there are 3 goalkeepers here. Whether they play or not, I have no idea. But it would be interesting to see if that comes to fruition, to see if they end up signing someone. I just don't understand why they're signing 2 goalkeepers when they could have somebody if need be. So say Matt Ryan got injured, David Button goes in goal, and then they have someone. But I guess if he got injured as well, which is a very, very, very situation that doesn't really happen very often. But yeah, so David Button has signed for Brighton. I'm surprised there's not been more signings today after the World Cup. I'm expecting it to completely and utterly go nuts, and the whole transfer window to go absolutely berserk. But it hasn't happened today. Mainly rumours here and there. There's been a lot of signings in the Championship level, but no major signings in the Premier League until now. So David Button becomes the 5th summer signing by Chris Hughton, joining Brighton. Thank you so much for watching this video. I cover all Premier League transfers, and if you're interested, if you're a Brighton fan, check out the others. They're all on the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.